Okay, we're in my backyard. I measured off about 75 feet, give or take maybe an inch or so. Starting point is going to be this pole, about 3 feet from my fence. Down there is my daughter's little play gym thingy. That is the 75-foot mark. I'm going to be starting off with the Raider. Now, the Raider, I decided on both of them. Instead of doing full 6-round loaded, it's going to be, it is 6 rounds, it's going to be 3 loaded and then 3 stock, just to see, if there's a difference between the differences and all. So, I've been firing that way, and it's going to be going over my left shoulder. I'm lefty, so if it looks awkward, it is. All right. See, this is what I was telling you about the catches. Okay, so that was the Raider. Go get the tape measure and find out how well those went. Okay, this one is at about maybe 45 feet. These 3 are around the 50-ish or so. That one's at about 60. That one's at about 70. So the 2 farther ones are the stock ones. The short shot, the 3 grouped ones were were all loaded. And then you had the short one, which I believe was a stock dart, but I think that was the one that I had the issue with. So there's that. I'm going to pick those darts up, and then I'm going to try the Trooper, and now this is just the 5-kilogram spring. Okay, in interest of fairness, the one that went about the 40-45 feet, that was actually one of the loaded ones. The 3 clusters was actually one stock, and 2 of the others, the other loaded ones, and the 2 far ones were stock. So we're on to the Trooper now, and see how just the spring alone will go. Okay, give or take that, I have the idea of where they were originally. I'm just going to be going by guesstimates. These 2 were the stock, or not stocks, these 2 were loaded. These went about maybe 45, 50 feet, or not, 40, 45 feet. That one is at the 50-foot mark. That one's at the 50 mark. This one is at the 70 mark, and this one is at the 80. So, in conclusion, the ranges that the Massacre kit gets over the obvious stock ones, or the stock breech, is not too bad. We got about the same distance off of, each one was about the same. Probably if you're just using straight streamlines without putting the BBs in for additional weight, you'll probably be better off with the Massacre kits. I'm noticing either way, because my streamlines are loaded just for a little more stability. Yeah, I lose range, but, I don't have to worry about, an 80-foot shot going, 5 feet off because it fishtailed. So that's pretty much the range test, and now it's going to be back to the workshop. Okay, we're not back in the workshop yet, but I remembered someone on, I believe it was Nerf, it was either Nerf Revolution or Nerf Haven on one of my write-up reviews, and asked me what about the slam fire. I didn't test slam fire, so I got the Raider here loaded. We're going to do slam fire testing on it with the Massacre kit and 5-kilogram spring in it. See how well it goes. Okay, well, there's that. And as you can see, slam fire is still possible, but it's not as effective. And yeah, I got like awesome ranges on that one, but I also had the blaster at almost like a 30-degree angle. So, yeah, the better the angle, the better the shot you're getting. My ranges were flat, or as flat as I could get them. So, I mean, with angles, yeah, you'll probably hit those 75 feet. Okay, small addendum to what I just did outside. I redid the range tests. I didn't film it because it just wasn't, I didn't feel it was really worth it, but I refilmed I didn't refilm, I reshot the test all same way, 3 stock, 3 double BB tip streamlines at maybe about I don't know, what's that, maybe 15, 20 degree angle? I don't know, I suck at math. But shot it at a bit of an angle, and those were hitting 75, 80 feet. I even had a couple of stray streamlines actually clear the fence, and my property is 100 by 100, so pretty much from fence line to fence line, it's about 90 feet. And I was clearing that fence, and they were going well past it. It wasn't like fence down. No, it was fence. So, I gotta say, yes, 75 feet with these massacre kits and these spring editions, you can hit those ranges and then some. Obviously, the loaded ones were getting less ranges than the streamlines, but with the angle, they were hitting that 75-foot mark constantly. I had 2 of the 3 shots right there. One fell a little shy just because it was the first one, and I had a little issue with the prime, so I've noticed one thing also with the thing, if like you're priming and you can't get it and then you reprime it, the shot usually winds up crapping out on you. But yeah, the massacre kits are definitely going to give you the run for your money, but then again, my Alpha Trooper was also hitting that with just the spring combo. If you don't want to screw around with removing ARs, messing around with the bolt sleds, padding them, and all that kind of stuff, yeah, get the massacre kits. They'll save you a ton of money. Not so much in the headache department on installing, or reinstalling, but it will save you the time that it would take you to do all of that stuff, either with the drill, the hammer, the pipe cutters, and epoxy. So, yeah, massacre kits, definitely cool. The reinforcement on the plunger tube alone would probably be worth the money, because if those plungers go, you're pretty much SOL unless you rebuild a brand new one from like CPVC or something, which at that point I would even be like, screw it, I'll spend the money and I'll get a new one. And at that case, you might as well just buy the massacre kit so you don't have to buy a whole new shell. I do say a lot now I'm thinking about it. Anyway, sorry, off track. So, in conclusion, massacre kits are cool. I still say they're way more expensive than they should be. Like, if you're going to be marketing these properly, you should at least do them for the cost of the blaster or less, not more than what the cost of the blaster actually is. But construction-wise, working-wise, very well done. The springs are even just an incredible addition to things. So, that is my review of the Orange ModWorks kit, and range tests, and comparisons, and all the other stuff in this probably extremely long video that I have shot. But I haven't done a video in a while, so there you go. And that's it. So, later.